I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Here we go, Tuesday. Yeah. Well, I gotta tell you, it's an interesting week. Got a lot of stuff going on. In fact, tomorrow going to be very busy, and this whole week, it's a holy week as Passover begins for our Jewish friends. And then for our Christian ones, you've got Good Friday coming up, and then Easter on Sunday.
Ooh, Easter's on Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Again this year.
This is what happens when you don't have a calendar.
My family don't celebrate holidays that much anymore. So it really is, if it's not on my radar, it does kind of go over my head.
Oh, my kids are jacked up, ready for the annual egg hunt.
I did love me an egg hunt.
Oh, my kids love it.
There was always some fuck that would always, the mom and dad would help the kid find the eggs. They used to do it at Kelsey Park and Lake Park, Kev.
They did do a big one at Kelsey Park.
And what they would do is they would put one golden or two or three golden eggs out there that had a special prize in there, and there was a neighborhood couple that would always fucking win it every year, and it's because they would help the kid.
The parents saw the golden egg and they would tell the kid where it was.
Absolutely. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Well, Kelsey Park, hide your egg better.
Kelsey Park need to do a couple things a little bit better. Maybe block off the murderers from walking in.
Maybe stop the drug deals that are happening night and day.
Yeah.
A lot of issues.
Kelsey Park, it always is a hotbed.
Maybe have the homeless men not live in the bathroom, and when you're trying to open it up, they jump at you.
Kelsey Park.
That whole area around there is getting ready to change. They just cranked open the doors on those two big old towers that are there in Lake Park, and I think they're planning on kind of redoing the whole waterfront to be that way.
I've heard great things about that restaurant in that building.
I have too. Absolutely. Yeah. It's Guy Fieri was there just a week or so ago. He's friends with the guy who runs it. Apparently, great chef, knows his stuff.
Maybe I heard it from you.
Maybe.
I learned it from you.
I learned it from you, I think. I know I heard great things, and people are talking about going over there. Like, foodies are hype.
Do the Ralstons go out for an Easter, or do you guys stay in? Because I think it's at Thanksgiving sometimes you go out.
Yeah, I am not really sure what our plans are. A lot of times we try to go to polo. That Easter is a lot of times that's what we'll do is we try to get polo in once a year because it's such a fun little thing. So I know we had talked about doing that initially, but I'm not really sure. A lot of our life kind of swings around my daughter's schedule, and it's a little unpredictable, her being a nanny. We don't necessarily know when she's going to be working, and so it's kind of her availability. Because she's the one that's kind of the family cheerleader. She gets us all together and motivates us to go do stuff.
Love it.
My wife and I, we're pretty casual. We just quickly stumble into a bar somewhere. It's pretty easy.
I love your style.
Yeah. We're not as much planners, but my daughter kind of gets it all organized.
Yeah, I was going to give my mom a call on Easter. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind.
She is risen?
You're right.
Now that would be a miracle.
She's something.
She's risen and she went right to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yep. How about that? Yeah, I got this from Janelle and Jupiter. She said, just a heads up, tomorrow is not only April Fool's Day.
Oh, thank you, Janelle.
But there's a full moon as well.
Oh,
Keep
my
your
God.
head on a swivel.
Well, what's our poor Magnolia going to do?
I got to text her right now.
Sometimes I wonder, is texting her and reminding her about full moon sensitivity, is that the right move?
Yes, it is, because stuff sneaks up on her. And at least if she's ready with her head on a swivel, thank you, Janelle,
Yeah.
then nothing's going to sneak up on her.
Well, it might, but
Yeah.
less likely.
Yeah. The moon won't sneak up on her, but there's so many more evils of the world, Virginia. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll tell her you said that.
No, I'm just kidding.
Jbird said there's so many evil things that might get you this week. Happy Easter.
Don't even think about the moon, Mags.
Yeah.
There's way worse shit out there.
The moon is definitely watching you.
Get ready. Well, I don't know what it'll be like if you're flying tomorrow, but it looks like things have really turned around since they started getting paychecks to TSA agents. Crazy how that works.
Imagine that. People like to get paid for the job they do.
Yeah, they were walking through Hartsfield Airport in Atlanta. It looked like no lines. Everything was gone. Ryan sent an email. He said, yeah, I'm at Miami International Airport. I'm getting ready to board a plane to Medellin. TSA wait time 25 minutes. No need to get here 4 hours early.
Okay.
Is that an old person thing too, or an older person thing? Because I mean, as soon as I start talking about a plane ride, my dad will always go, "You got to get there 9 hours early. You got to. If not," and then he lists all this shit that will go wrong. Like, Dad, man, I'm like a 45-minuter.
Ooh, yeah. I don't think you should do 45 minutes.
I like to
but
run.
there's something in the middle there.
Absolutely. I want to go. Maybe have a tender, have a drink.
I do like an hour and a half. I think that's the perfect amount of time to be able to pee, get 3 drinks, pee again.
You definitely don't want to dump at an airport. But then again, if you don't dump, if you have to go to the bathroom, I think you have to dump at the airport, because if not, you go out of the plane.
Don't dump on the plane. It's way better to dump in the airport.
And some airport bathrooms, the one in Atlanta, let's just say, not the cleanest.
Yeah.
Pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I just don't think I've ever had an away game at an airport. That'd be like my worst nightmare.
You have to hold it.
I might just go home, cancel the whole trip.
That's it. We're turning around, kids.
Or if you're on,
I would be like, you know what? Yeah, we're going to go have a lovely week-long family vacation, but Dad's got to take a shit.
but if you're on the plane,
Dad has to go get a hotel room just so he can shit.
Yeah.
and if you're on the plane, you're fucked. You have to get a parachute.
Yeah, no, it's tough. I couldn't even imagine. Yeah, no, trust me. I pay attention to that schedule. We're going to be doing a flight. I'm like, all right, where am I on the poo clock? It's like he's got an alarm. You know, you got to watch those hands.
You got to watch that coffee intake, too. That'll speed things right up.
All of it. Yeah, absolutely. All of it. We got a quest here from Jeremy. He said, so for my birthday weekend, I went a little too much. Virginia, tell me if this sounds like your kind of weekend. Friday night on my actual birthday, we started at Twin Peaks. Then we shot darts. Then at midnight, we went to Scarlett's until 7 a.m.
Oh, whoa. Scarlett's till 7?
Yee,
Got a strip club?
Yeah. It's right there on I-95 in Broward.
I love how you're acting like you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I never go to strip clubs. I know about Cafe Risque, and you know why? They bear it all, baby.
Okay. Yeah, so Saturday morning, we went to the beach from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then that night, we went to Riverfront around 10 p.m. Then we went to Club Sway, got in VIP, free drinks. There was about 500 college kids there, and I left at about 3 a.m. I am tired.
Whoa.
3 a.m., you should be tired.
Yeah, you went hard. I can't imagine being hungover from a Friday night where I went to Scarlett's till 7 a.m. and then go to the beach.
Yeah.
The last place you will find this hooker is hungover at the beach.
I mean, that long at a strip club, were you just getting lap dances galore, or did you run out of money?
I got so many questions.
Did you go to the champagne room and get a little hangy? What happened?
Is it a girl or a guy?
It's Guy, Jeremy.
Hangy.
Hangy time.
Yeah, who knows what was going on there, but yeah.
Low jobs are too risky these days. You got to go hand.
That is a lot. That is a lot. Yeah. Is that your kind of weekend, Virginia?
Whew, maybe like 20 years ago.
Strip clubs and hangies.
Yeah, 20 years ago. Sign me up.
All about it.
Now, I don't know. When I was up at Parents Weekend, I was cashing out at like 11:30, midnight. Like, I was not the last mom standing.
Yeah, 10:30. If someone's over at my house and I'm tired and it's 10:30, I'm looking at the clock like, oh, fucker, please get out.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
This ain't Scarlett's, motherfucker.
No, it's not Scarlett's.
It's Something else is going to be going on. NASA is gearing up for its historic launch of its new Artemis program, which is going to be sending 4 astronauts on a mission around the moon. They're really hyping this thing up, but to me, it's not going to the moon. I feel like it's a little misplaced. It's okay, I guess you're going around the moon, but you're not going to the moon.
Well, do you know how far they got to explore the moon back in '69 when they were on there? Did they try to tackle the entire moon while they were there,
Oh,
or
no,
they only
no,
got
it's way too
part of
big.
it, and they're trying to see what's on the other side, trying to see different angles of it?
I guess is just to see what it's all about. They're going to be doing a figure 8 type of motion that goes around the backside of the moon. So I guess that's unique. It's going to be a 10-day flight that will see the Orion capsule make a quick trip to lunar orbit before returning to Earth. It is the first crewed mission to the moon since Apollo 17 back in 1972. But again, I don't like that to the moon. I mean, it is kind of, to me, it's like you're going near the moon, but you're not going to the moon. To means you're landing on the moon.
Some people believe landing on the moon is not the right move to do, Virginia.
Well, some people believe that the aliens won't let you.
I mean, I know it sounds crazy, and if you don't believe in any of this shit, you're like, shut the fuck up. But there are some people that really do believe that there is some kind of meeting ground on the moon, which is that base they talk about on the moon. And more people believe that than you'd think. Guys?
I believe that we don't know what the hell's going on up there. It could be aliens. It could be unlandable.
Well,
They could have faked it that first time.
Look, I don't never want to be a person that, that never happened. I don't believe it. Oh, that's bullshit. It's conspiracy. But when you think about it, even in real time, when we try to get something right, we don't always get it right. So we're just having all of this faith on all of these recordings of historical situations and moments, and then we take it at face value. How do we know some of that's not a bit curved or a bit, different than what really happened?
We don't
know. You really don't know. Why, you're just accepting the words of old text?
Wouldn't the dark side of the moon be a perfect place for the alien door?
I'm just saying.
Alien door, where you just knock on it. Hello?
Well, you got another secret knock.
Oh, you do?
Kevin, talk serious.
Honestly, Virginia's fucking this conversation up because I thought she's being serious, and now I realize she's mocking.
She's just kind of clowning.
She's mocking me.
Yeah.
And people always go, we're going to take care of the problems here first before we worry about outer space. Well, let me just throw this at you. What if some of the things we learn in outer space help the problems of our Earth? Maybe that's why we want to explore. Maybe there's reasons why we want to learn so they can help us.
See how things behave in zero gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
That
even
is true.
disease, anything.
I think they already do that.
What?
Try to cure diseases in space, right? They do like all kind of experiments and shit.
They do testing and the such.
Yeah, no, Virginia don't get it.
Now, this is something else celestial that people are paying attention to. The American Meteor Society, which throws a great party, they say they seem concerned about an apparent surge in meteors, saying it warrants serious investigation.
Is someone throwing meteors at us?
I think they want to know what is going on with some of these rocks that are kind of zipping by Earth, because they've always got to keep a look at them. And, there are a lot of scientists that believe that might be the thing that would take out planet Earth, is just some kind of rock hitting us. It's happened before, and
The
it causes
aliens throw
all
it.
kinds of issues.
The aliens throw it when we finally almost destroy the planet.
It don't take out Earth. It takes out the people living on Earth. I mean, Earth may still be standing, and then all of a sudden, nudes.
It's got to start over again.
And that's what I wonder too, Kev. Have we had these moments throughout history, and things just keep starting over again?
Bruh, have we been here before?
I've always thought that was a chance.
Same
What's that?
people or different people?
Well, just the fact that through the history of this Earth, maybe there's some shit that went on back in the day where we were a civilization that had advancement, but something came, destroyed everything to a point where we can't even find these type of fossils. Or, I mean, is that impossible of a thing?
Nothing's impossible.
Could have happened.
I don't know.
Some people believe that, who believe in Atlantis, that story that that has happened, that was part of the last world that we had that got wiped out.
Would it really shock the shit out of you if you found out they were very high intelligent civilizations back in the day that just got destroyed by whatever Earth?
Humans.
Yeah,
By whatever humans did to F stuff up.
Maybe we didn't have the internet, but maybe we had a version of something along those lines where you could communicate.
Mm-hmm. He's just kind of giving you a little taste as to how boring our Ancient Civilizations podcast is going to be coming up. That's just a snack.
Whatever.
Will you guys take live calls?
Yes, we will. We will.
All right.
Yeah, I want the fight.
This sounds fun.
We're trying to figure out a way to have calls come in through weird whatever. I wouldn't mind that shit either.
I think it's doable.
No, you can. I just got to get it's a whole thing. But yeah, we want to
buy the software.
You got to buy the phone
Denny's
line.
knows how to do all that.
Oh, yeah, we can do it.
Between Denny's and Rocco, you probably already have the phones. Rocco has so many phones at our house.
Yeah, I know. I have a phone ready to go to do it. Yeah, we're ready. But we don't know if we want the government calling it.
Yeah, the one that kind of freaks me out, I saw a special on the Leonid meteor shower, and we go through it every single year. It's basically the remnants of an old comet. And November 3rd through the 2nd, a lot of people just kind of like to look at the comets, and you can see them in the sky, but every now and then one kind of gets a little bit off course and goes, shoo, and, plows right into the earth. So, those kind of things do happen. So that's why they want to keep an eye on the sky, just see what's going down.
And I can't tell, too, if the internet has made all of these crazy theories and conspiracy theories even more prevalent, because there is a lot of talk about time travel, jumping dimensions, all kind, parallel dimensions, all this shit that back in the day, if you were to bring that up, they'd go, he needs to be committed. But now,
not anymore.
People are legit having these conversations.
People are really thinking it could all be possible.
But is that just the birth of the internet and everyone's able to talk and have these theories out there, or is there something to it?
Or is it just we're getting smarter because we're figuring stuff out?
Could be. Yeah, I think people are starting to realize that there might be a little bit more to it. So it's fascinating. See how much we ever wind up learning from it.
Imagine we were walking around aliens. You didn't even know it.
Could be.
Imagine Kevin's one of them.
I might be.
Honestly, would you be that shocked? Let's say in a year during a broadcast, Kevin lifts up his human skin and shows he's an alien.
Yeah. First, I take my hair off, and then I take my face off. I just start peeling back the layers.
See, I would love it if you just took your face off, but you kept your hair on.
You know what I'd do? I would take off this human face. I'd have my alien face and then put the hair back on.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice.
That's how you got to do it.
What an endorsement.
I'd be like a gray, but with, sweet hair club hair.
Hair club. It's out of this world.
Yeah. That'd be a great ad. In fact, I might do that this week. Be really good.
Sexiest alien in the pack.
Yeah. I could sell that.
That hair you cannot take out.
No, you cannot.
It's beautiful.
It's going to live on. It'll live on. Now, one of those high-tech things that's happening is the data centers. I know a lot of people have not done a deep dive on it, but thankfully AI engineer Keith has. And he said, look, I support artificial intelligence, but I think we do need to be very careful about where new data centers are built. These facilities create a lot of heat, and that heat has to go somewhere, depending upon how the site is designed. That can mean heavy water use, warmer water, or both. Even if the water is not chemically contaminated, pulling large amounts of water from the environment and sending it back warmer can still affect the local area. He said, I'm also concerned about noise. Data centers can create constant background noise from cooling equipment and backup systems. Low-frequency noise can be especially hard on people who live nearby. I'm not against AI. I am against putting large industrial facilities near homes without taking a hard look at water use, heat, noise, and the effect on the surrounding community. Also, Ben Jordan recently did some investigation into the sources of infrasound, which has negative health consequences, i.e. data centers in my backyard. Hell nah. So that's why you see people in the Western communities fighting it so hard.
Hear that, though? Engineer Keith starting to kind of come around against AI. Oh, so slightly. I see you working, unless that's AI Engineer Keith.
Damn.
I know, we have two Keiths.
They got him?
They've had them for a while.
Yeah.
I talked to Engineer Keith the other day, not too long ago. I saw him somewhere, but was it really Engineer Keith or was it AI?
Damn.
Don't know. And Michigan Mike said, I heard a reference to building the data centers in space. Elon, get on that. Yeah, I think that might be one of the reasons why we do have these Artemis missions and there's this renewed interest in the moon. It feels like they haven't exactly revealed what it is. They're trying to say they want it as a jumping off point to get to Mars, but I have a feeling it might have to do with this kind of stuff in data centers. They're trying to figure out what the hell to do with it.
I was over here blowing all the people that are making those AI Star Wars movies. Now, some of them these are the fans doing it with the AI programs. Some of them do it a lot better. And I was listening to one of the guys that does it really well. He says, for anybody who thinks you're sitting down and hitting a couple little buttons with AI and it's going to create something awesome, you're living in la la land. And he was even talking about the movies he's making with the Star Wars stuff. He goes, dude, this is still movie making. And you'll put a prompt in AI, like say I want to make it look like Kevin, and the first 9 prompts you do does not look like Kevin. It may take you the 10th, and that may not even really look like him that much, but it's the best version you have.
Okay.
He goes, it's a lot more difficult than people are acting like it is. And we've all heard those shitty AI songs.
Yes.
Where it all kind of sounds the same. That's your basic plug and play. But if you really want to make something good, you have to know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how easy it gets in the future and what the prompts will have to look like.
Do we ever really know what the fuck we're doing?
Just humans or us as a show?
Both.
Nah.
The latter, no. We do not.
No, we do not. Now, we were also talking about the things that your surgeons might be saying about you while you're under, and then what they might say about you when you're gone, and you think everything is great, and then they're back laughing at something going on with your body or what they did, or who knows what's going on.
They call you Pinky Dick.
Oh, they're like, oh, man, his hip looks great, but old Needle Dick Pennington, look at that guy.
Yeah.
No, and by the way, I do not think my operating team was like that. They're very professional.
We hope.
I do hope.
Now, Alyssa said, yes, we are allowed to make fun of patients in public. HIPAA requires us to not be able to say anything that would allow other people to identify the patient. But if we talk about just what their body looks like, it's not illegal. And we do tend to make fun of our stranger patients with each other. Okay. And Sammy said you guys were discussing medical procedures and what the medical staff can and cannot disclose to the public. Technically, it's only a HIPAA violation if you attach any of the patient's identifying information, like their name.
Okay.
Oh, so you could go ahead and say, oh, yeah, Virginia Sinicki, banana titty Sinicki over there, and
Yep.
Limp Dick Pennington. They guess they can say that,
Yeah,
which is fucked up.
Yeah, she said, of course, it's unprofessional, but it's not a HIPAA violation until the medical professional gives away details that could lead to identifying the patient.
Yeah, if you're in an operation and you're lighting it up there, and Virginia's getting a procedure and you can't stop farting during that, I think someone's going to say something.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely going to be discussed.
But I do think certain crews, they would never, because who's ever in charge, would not allow that tomfoolery.
Right. Some people run a tight ship. Some people don't. It all starts with the leader and trickles down.
But you never want your doctor to all of a sudden get ready. Like, let's say Kevin's getting ready to operate and they lift, oh, wow, look at the small dick on that guy. Okay, scalpel. You never
I never seen a dick so small. Ha ha ha. Scalpel.
Well, that guy's got really weird balls. Where's my stethoscope?
That's what I think exactly they're doing.
But just know this. When you think you've had the weirdest dick and balls,
Oh, yeah.
you do not. They see so much
They do.
weird dick and balls that your dick and balls is probably just normal dick and balls.
I just remember being at that party and the girls talking. They were not bad looking girls, and they were just talking about all the things they see.
There is some whack junk out there.
Could you imagine if you did like a weird dick horror show? And that's what it was. It was, the opposite of a beauty pageant. It would just be like guys with the weirdest dicks, and you had a contest.
Hey, by the way,
I don't know if I want to go to that. That's kind of gross.
let's not make this
Who knows what you get?
This is not a gender issue. Trust me. There are not the prettiest of poons out there either.
They got some beat up looking clams.
That'd be on stage 2.
A little roast beef dripping.
Yeah.
Trust me.
It happens.
Well, just like there's weird looking dicks, there's weird looking poons.
You're right.
And that you can quote.
Imagine putting them together.
That's what I want on my tombstone.
Yeah.
That actually probably sold really well on OnlyFans,
That
actually.
would so great.
Yeah, it'd sell great, wouldn't it? Gosh,
Weird
it's
looking
terrible.
poon and weird looking D. And it's only like bizarre.
Anytime you think you're turned off by something, there's somebody out there that's like, oh man, give me that hanging pee. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want it loose. Like it's hanging mistletoe.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we were talking about another procedure, this jaw release therapy that is going on. Leanne Rimes did it. I saw it then all over the place today.
Yeah, it caught on because the video of her getting the actual procedure is very compelling.
Yeah.
They did a great job of documenting her moment, and if she's not acting, man, she enjoyed herself.
Yeah, and they said it's an intense therapeutic technique that is an inside the mouth massage that relieves severe tension, pain, and stress. And apparently also will realign your face
Wow.
the way that it should be.
They say that too on certain foot massages. Not only can it bring you to tears, it can bring you to the big O. You can come. From
Yeah, it's called reflexology.
I know, man. I just can't get there. I've been trying. Can't.
He's been pulling his pinky toe all morning.
I can't find-
He hasn't had an orgasm yet.
Can't get it?
I can't find my foot clit.
But I think we'll know what he does.
Sorry, I'm so filthy today.
Yeah, somebody had texted in that their anesthetician does this. Is it buccal massage? Buccal massage?
Buckle?
Bukkake?
I'm not doing that.
Buccal? I don't know. I don't know how you'd say it.
Buckle is like in here.
Okay, I assume that's what it is. And yeah, it would be buckle,
There's like,
Buccal.
because a lot of girls are making the mistake. Young girls are having their buckle fat removed from right here.
Their cheeks.
And then they age. And then they need that fat and they look like a skeleton without it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful with all that in the face. You can lose too much weight and it becomes skeletal, and it makes you even look older. I know that I've done that where I've lost too much weight. It adds about 9 years to my face.
It does. It really does. You got to be super careful with your face, and you got to have a plan, and you got to be subtle with your face.
I'm sure it's not at all the whiskey, Kev. It was just me losing weight.
Yeah, right. And Kristen and Stewart said, my husband refuses to get laser hair removal on his back because he said, you said it was too painful on the air. So I'm stuck having to shave his back at least twice a month, which I do not enjoy.
It's not that painful. I got it on my clam, on the pinkest of pink parts. So it's delicate down there. But on your back, it's not going to be as bad. And they put a little numbing cream on you. Don't be a bitch. Go do it.
Do I have consent to ask a question?
Yes.
After you get, let's just say, the clam completely baldy Rinaldi, how long do you have to sit out before that thing's back in action?
Days.
Days?
Oh, yeah. Laser treatments, you're fine. You're
Okay.
fine in like a day or two. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. She said, can you please share when you had your experience, as I thought you were talking about waxing and not laser hair removal when you're on the air discussing it a long time ago. The technology has changed a lot. Yeah, it may have changed. I mean, it was probably over a decade ago that I had done mine, and I think I had to go through 10 sessions.
Yeah.
and
I did 8.
I did like the numbing stuff. And, the way I would describe for me, I know they put that paper down, and part of it I could have just been anxious about doing it, but it felt like just kind of a series of stings, like bee stings. It's kind
Yeah.
of what it feels like you're just constantly being stung by a bee, and you ask them to stop, and they can't. And won't.
Oh, right by your dick?
Mine was on my back.
Okay.
But we can do your dick if you want.
Yeah.
Take that little thing out.
Where's your dick at?
And so I did the back, and after about 10 years, I will tell you, I still kind of have to shave my back. There's still some pockets where it comes up, and I'm trying to reach and whatever. Now, it's not as bad as I think it would have been.
Right.
But it is not complete. So
you have to go back every few years and get a touch-up.
Would you
and
say
I have not. Like I said, it's been over a decade. I haven't gotten a touch-up. And
would you
it's not
say
on my
50% of the hair's gone?
Yeah, I would say over 50. I mean, I don't know what it would have been because I kind of got it when I was a younger dude. I think in my 30s when I did it. So it's probably been even longer than a decade, probably maybe 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's come back some, but.
Do you still do Baldy Rinaldi in the Southern Hemisphere?
I keep it trimmed. You know what I do is I trim it down, then I'll let it grow back out, and then I trim it back down again.
So a little 5 o'clock shadow kind of a thing.
I like to have it a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to have it, I mean, it's just to have no hair is odd.
It is.
Does it
man.
match your facial hair?
That's a great
A
question.
little bit longer. I'd say a little bit longer.
right.
Ideally. Yeah, ideally. But yeah, you don't want when it starts to get too shaggy and hot and you're just like, okay, you got to keep it cool. We're in South Florida.
Well, you know
Okay.
what? You know what?
A little bit for decoration. Yeah, I kind of like, you know what? I like to have it look kind of like a manicured fairway.
Yeah, you don't want a chia pet. But then again, you also don't want a high top fade. I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
It's about getting the right style.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Condition that thing too.
And got an email here from Cesar talking about bioengineering. We were talking about bread, and somebody had made a video showing all the ingredients in the Publix bread. And I looked it up. It's basically just 4 ingredients that really you should only have. I mean, if you're doing fresh bread, and those are flour, water, salt, and yeast, for the most part, that's really all you need.
But then other than that, when you add a bunch of stuff, it's for shelf life.
Yeah. And he said, look, bioengineering is a way to help food grow for higher yields and fight off pests. I'd rather have bioengineered crop than a crop that gets showered weekly by a lake of pesticides. So he's saying all those things you see is actually a good thing
What?
that you're doing that.
What happens? Okay, let's say you eat some of that stuff. You guys are always going, oh, yeah, so many chemicals in there. And you do daily or yearly checkups with your doctor. You get your blood work and you're healthy. They're going to say, what the fuck you talking about? I'm fine. I'm eating what I want. I'm doing okay. What do you say to that person?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
There you go.
They'd be like, all right, well, okay, you're weird.
Yeah, I would agree with them. I am weird.
You're talking about all this shit I can't put in my body that I ask you about. You go, I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know because he just totally said something opposite of what I thought the bioengineering was.
How about this? If you're hungry, enjoy a sandwich. Don't go too crazy with all that fatty stuff you don't like.
Eat a diversified diet too. If you eat a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, don't live in any one world. And I think that's better. In case you do eat something that's really bad for you, you're not eating it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if I don't have my readers on me and I try to read something on the back, you know what that's me? No, that says to me, universe goes, Bird, you're supposed to eat that.
Okay.
Universe says, where the fuck are your glasses, dumbass?
Where the fuck are your glasses, dumbass? All right, go ahead and eat it.
Yeah, I think maybe, what you got to figure out is the difference between what is ultra-processed food and then what is bioengineered food. And it says ultra-processed food is created with substances extracted from raw foods and with modified ingredients and other additives generally regarded to be safe, but with little or no intact whole food left. Bioengineered food, on the other hand, contains detectable genetic material that has been modified through certain biotechnology techniques. So they'd be distinct from the changes that are possible through conventional breeding practices. So maybe it's tipping a cap to say a bioengineered is different than ultra-processed. Don't confuse the two. One's okay and the other's not. Because all you hear is the ultra-processed foods are what are shortening your life and causing all these kind of issues.
Okay, I thought they were both bad, but I know nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been trying to tell you this.
That's
I've
probably
been
the ultimate
telling
question.
you. I'm confused over here.
Look, I never said I got shit figured out.
When I walk through the grocery store with that Yuka app now and I'm scanning all the barcodes, it adds an extra hour to my shopping trip. An hour. But I'm just in there like an idiot trying to figure out what the hell to eat.
You know what app I use? I use my gut. That's my app. Oh, yeah, I go, does that look good, Bird? Does it feel right? Boom, in the cart.
Speaking of your gut, how's that thing looking for sliding into the Captain Crust costume?
I'm working on it. But, motherfucker, I can't stretch my arm out yet. It's got nothing to do with my belly right now. It's my leg. I can't move my hip. I'm working on it.
All right.
And Diana said on the cost of pizza, when talking about the price of pizza, keep in mind that pizza is just made with flour and water and a couple other basic ingredients, and then you just put the toppings on it. So no matter how fancy the name is, it's just basic ingredients. It cost about $1.
Yes.
What is costing the money is the labor. We run a bakery where we're looking for workers at $16 an hour, and we still can't find anyone.
Wow.
If you learn how to make your own dough, and I really challenge you to make it special. Don't make your basic bitch dough. You can save a lot of money on pizza, especially if you make your own sauce too. You can get a lot of bang for your buck, but then again, you got to make it. But making pizza, fun as shit.
And if you are making pizza, make an extra one for Jbird.
Well, I think if you're making pizza and you make one, the police should come and at least put you in the clink for a week.
Just one's just not enough, huh?
No, don't get no fucking one pizza. What are we, 8?
There you go. All right, well, thank you for all the valuable information today that you provided. You can always send us those emails, mail@kvjshow.com. Have an amazing Tuesday. We'll see you back here on April Fool's Day. Goodbye.